Hello and welcome to Chinballs Gaming. I am Scorp and this is Organ Trail, the complete edition on the Steam Deck. So this is another game that I really enjoy playing on the Steam Deck, mainly because you can play it entirely with the touch controls. You don't need to press any of the buttons whatsoever, just use the touchscreen, and that is how this game is perfect to play. Now, if you can't tell by the name, this game is very much inspired, or indeed a direct rip-off, of the 1985 version of the Oregon Trail, which was released on the Apple II, but with zombies. So essentially the premise of this game is to get yourself and your party from East Coast to West Coast, where the safe haven is said to be. Like in all zombie games, there's always got to be something to aim for. You can choose your route, depending on what supplies might be there, or how long it might take you to get there. And along the way, you'll have to manage your food, your fuel, and some other supplies that are mostly car related, and also keep yourself and your party alive. There are also a few different random events that might happen on your journey, which will mean you have to go out to investigate, and you can basically choose what you want to do. Just a little bit of a text adventure, basically. And basically, it's up to you what you do. I don't think there's any massive different outcomes from a lot of these. Sometimes it just depends on how you want to play and if you want to be nice or not. End of the day, this is a zombie apocalypse and we should be helping everybody out, but you can play the game any way you wish. Resources are light, so every so often you'll have to go out and scavenge. In fact, a lot. You'll have to go out and scavenge a lot. And that involves basically walking around, picking up things from the floor and shooting a lot of zombies, and sometimes accidentally shooting some other survivors, which, to be honest, I try not to do, but sometimes accidents happen. Like I previously said, this is a game best played with mouse only, and you basically touch where you want to go, and then you drag the cursor backwards and then aim that way. It might not sound intuitive to start with, but I really like how it works. There is also a number of different boss battles. Sometimes that involves you on the ground fighting zombie bears. Sometimes that's you driving away from murderous biker gangs or Mad Max style gangs. I do feel there's a lot of variety here, but that might be because I've got the complete edition. Maybe the normal version doesn't have so much. It's been so long since I've played the normal version that I've forgotten what's come with the complete edition and hasn't. And you can also go fishing, but you probably don't want to. So what did Prox of Prox Play Stuff and fellow contributors to this channel think? Let me have a look. Keep your squad of people alive long enough to ride from coast to coast in a station wagon that is simply not built for the task through zombie-infested US, stopping at places to trade, repair, rest and resupply. It's a wonderful pixel art landscape for this undead reimagining of the Oregon Trail of many childhoods, and the decision making you will have to make is often tense, giving away your tiny surplus of food to get just enough. I'm going to skip on a little bit here. Sounds good, and it is as a series of parts, but together and as a game, for me personally, it feels like a real grind. Like the trip went on for too long and there was very little variety in what went on in both in-between stops and while you were there. I think a lot of people will really enjoy this game, but my mind works such in games that once my brain realizes that I'm doing the same or very similar things repeatedly, I find it really difficult to re-engage with the game, no matter how pretty or well wrapped up it may be, and Organ Trail hit this point for me very quickly. Well, I guess everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if they are wrong. So at this point, I'm just going to shut up for a little bit and give you a little taste of what the game is like. So, if you don't carry on till the end, I'll catch you next time, and for those that stay, I'll catch you at the end. So if you do want to own this game, it is only $4 Euro pounds on the Steam store, with the complete edition costing a further $4 Euro pounds. And there is also a soundtrack if you want it, but if you just wanted to buy the base game and then the Final Cut DLC, that would cost you $8 Euro pounds. So maybe buy the base game first for $4, or wait for a sale, because they are frequent and often, and you could get this for a lot cheaper. But it is personally one of my favourite games. I have sank a lot of time into this. It is mindless, and Prox is probably right in some regards. It is a grind, but I like that. I like a grindy game. I don't like to have lots of upgrades and leveling ups and stuff. This is perfect for me. I love the setting. I love zombies. So that is it. That was Organ Trail, the complete edition on the Steam Deck. It is great. And it is one of the few games that probably makes use of the touchscreen. You play this game entirely on the touchscreen, and that is it. So I have been Scorp. This has been Organ Trail. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.